So over the holiday, I received an email with an order confirmation from AT&T, my ISP, and the only one available in my area, and it had a new bill amount that was about $5 per month higher. I hadn't ordered anything, so my first thought was that someone might have gotten a hold of my account number or personal info and changed it. I immediately logged in to check my plan and make sure everything was in order. I found a notification indicating that AT&T had upgraded my internet speed at no extra charge. Obviously, I was annoyed by this, so I dug a little deeper to figure out why the bill had changed. I then found an alert showing that the promotional discount for this so-called customer loyalty speed upgrade would expire in a month, and my bill would go up an additional $20 per month. I looked at my bill and discovered that they had upgraded my plan to the highest speed and most expensive plan they offer without my consent, under the guise of customer loyalty. They applied a $20 per month promotional rate for 1 month to make it look like my plan hadn't changed, and the new bill was probably just some random $5 fee added on, like most ISPs occasionally do. I immediately called and spoke to a representative named Georges, who stated that it was a mistake and that the change was applied automatically and wasn't supposed to be applied to my account. After I told him that if it was automatic, it needed to be addressed immediately because it was likely affecting other people. He confessed that AT&T was aware of it and that they had received many calls about it. I don't for 1 second believe this was accidental. I believe they are doing it on purpose and hoping that many people won't notice. Make sure you watch your bills, because if this happened to me, it is almost certainly happening to others. I'm not sure what should be done about it, if anything, and I don't personally care at this point because the issue is resolved for me. However, I do feel like AT&T should be outed for this shady behavior and that someone should be held responsible. So I wanted to post to show everyone what happened. If this is the wrong place to post, please suggest a better subreddit. This was just the closest thing I could think of that applied, and it could be shared or cross-posted from here. Edit. Since there were a couple of questions about my last login, the 2015 date is inaccurate. I usually log in from my phone, but did it via my computer this time so I could make the post easier with images, etc. Not sure why it's showing 2015 as my last login, as I'm pretty sure I didn't even have AT&T then. Anyway, here's the email I received, dated 12/30/17, so this is definitely a current issue. Edit 2. Since this is getting a good amount of attention, if this happens to you, here's what I did. You should immediately pause your autopay if you have it, so the bill doesn't get paid. Note that I got this email on 12/30/17, 2 days before the bill was due on 1/1/18, so they definitely tried to sneak it by me. Then call them, and they should credit your current bill back to your normal rate. You should pay that month's bill manually, and then let autopay resume. As others have noted in the comments, always watch your bill closely. Edit 3. Fixed some formatting issues. Edit 4. This thread has picked up some steam. Thanks to an anonymous Reddit friend for the support. One last edit. From a private message I received, the sender wanted to remain anonymous, but provided great information. I work in big telecom. What you experienced is called a slam sale in the industry. It's when a salesman places an order for you without ever receiving your approval for the order. The salesman gets credit for the sale, meets quota, or receives a big bonus. Oddly enough, this is not a very common tactic today. It was popular until 10 years ago and is almost unheard of today. I wasn't aware that AT&T was experiencing slam sales today. You can protect your account from slam sales. All the major telecom providers will offer authentication secure account protection. Call AT&T, ask for billing, and tell the representative that you want to password protect your account from unauthorized sales. You can set up either a password or a PIN that must be entered to make any account changes. Sorry this happened to you. And another private message. I also work for a major telecom company. The name is somewhat synonymous with Dix. The account PIN password is visible to us when we do verification and would not stop someone from placing sales on random accounts. Pretty much every ISP and cable company uses outdated billing software from the 80s that's a glorified AS400 mainframe running with a 90s era GUI overlay.